Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's presentation on the Old Tower Hill Road Neighborhood Plan. What we're going to talk about specifically today are the benefits of the new zoning to the residents of South Kingstown. In The reason that we're bringing this up at this particular point in time is that this report's been out for about a year now. We've been studying it. There's been presentations on it and so forth. We're trying to give you as much information as possible because the town council is now in a position where they're going to be deciding whether or not to adopt this new zoning. So after taking a look at this presentation, possibly picking up the report, you can download it from the town website. We urge you to come to these public meetings, and this is something you're interested in, let your voice be heard. There's a copy of the report there on the right. We're going to talk today. It's a big, voluminous document, and we're going to try to boil it down to you for you here by talking about what's being proposed, how will you benefit, and what is the recommendation of the Economic Development Committee to the town council. So the basic tenets or the fundamental things about this proposed new zoning is that will significantly increase the density. A building today on a piece of property can only occupy 30% of the property. 70% needs to be left over for parking, and that was the thinking behind it. This is absolutely an automobile-oriented design, something that served us well in the past, but may not be that good for us in the future. And so what you would do is increase the density to 60%, twice as much commercial property on the same piece of land. Then there today is a limit of 1 story can be built on this property, and that would go to 3.5 stories. That affords people who own those buildings to rent the upper floors out. Could be all commercial, but they could also put residential in there, and we could have mixed use. And there are lots of benefits to having residents living in the shopping area. Finally, we are looking to make a street-oriented, walkable design, much like Main Street in Wakefield Village. So the 5 big ideas in the Old Tower Hill Road Neighborhood Plan are, first, to create great places. These are places where residents want to go, enjoy themselves. Visitors are attracted to come and visit our town, and it's a great experience for everyone. We're planning to have a unique gateway. There's actually a piece of that zone, that commercial zone there, that is a welcoming piece of zone. When you come into the town of South Kingstown, you're going to know that you're in a special place, and it's going to be a great place to be. We're going to design comfortable and interesting, safe streets. Safe streets is essentially the modern concept today of how streets are designed, and they're designed so that they're safe regardless of your mode of transportation, whether you're on a bicycle, whether you're in a car, whether you're walking. You are going to be safe from the moment that you leave your home until the moment you return after your day is done, and the entire journey is a safe one. Increasing access to nature and building sustainability. You'll notice in the plans that are proposed, there are green spaces, there are trees, benches, and in addition to that, bike paths that are connected so that we can use less fossil fuel burning vehicles and more bicycles, which are healthier too. And then finally, we're going to unlock the potential of and create new economic opportunities. And I'll explain that in a second. Just to go back once again on the safe streets, building the sustainability, the access to nature. These things would be prohibitively expensive if we were to do them as a retrofit to the existing buildings and streets that we have. Building new buildings, and rebuilding the streets, it's a very much more economical way to introduce things to save the planet and to make things safer and provide more access to nature than it would be to do it on a retroactive basis. You would never do that. All right, so just to remind everyone, there was charrettes, 75, 85 of you came and you voted on what you thought the current area looked like, and the bigger the word, the more you thought of it. All right, here are your impressions of the mock-ups and the drawings that you've seen, what this area could look like, and you like it. It's local, it's mixed use, it's walkable, it's green, vibrant. Okay, so what are the benefits of this plan if it should be adopted? Well, as we've been discussing, it would be a better quality of life, and it will be the neighborhood that you've always wanted. Because of the economic benefits of doing this, the town will get more funding for the services and the infrastructure that we like parks, public safety, safe streets, schools, walking trails, bike paths, recreation. The way that commercial property is valued is dependent on the amount of net operating income that can be derived from that property. So if you have more commercial space and you have some residential space and you're collecting all those rents, you're taking off your expenses, the net operating income will be higher under the proposed plan than it is today. And if the net income is higher, then the value of the buildings go up. And when the value of the property goes up, then they pay more taxes. So in the way that commercial interests are going to be paying additional tax, that would stabilize the tax rate for the residents in the town. So we do believe that the citizens of South Kingstown do want a vibrant town that's going to grow and prosper. Hey, more diverse, younger, and well-positioned for the future. We believe that the town council should enact the Tower Hill Road Neighborhood Form-Based Code zoning plan. This would be great if you come participate in the meetings, weigh in and help the town council to enact this. That would be a great first step. Next, what would have to happen is one or two property owners would need to make investments, and they would get a tremendous return on investment, and they would help us realize our vision for a very vibrant and prosperous South Kingstown that we all know and love. So thank you very much for listening. I hope to see you at the meetings. Have a great day.